Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and you already know what time it is. I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every chosen vessel to smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family. Salute to Drew Nation. Let's get into it, shall we? They have been trying to hold you back for years, but you finally realize they can't keep you stuck much longer. People have seen your gifts and your talents, and unfortunately, they tried to discourage you. They didn't want you to believe in yourself. And there were some people that you held in high reverence that discouraged you. These were friends, all right? Some of these people were co-workers that you got comfortable with and unfortunately told your business to. For some of us, for some of you guys, it might have been family, all right? Might it be your significant other, your boo thing, all right? Especially your boo thing. People who you are in relationships with can easily be jealous of you. Some of these people that you're dating are in secret competition with you, and they even think they're better than you. All right? When people start doing unnecessary behavior, when people start trying to outdo you, those people are in competition with you. And you can't expect somebody that's in competition with you to support you. All right? Some of us, all we're looking for is that one person that's close to us to be like, hey, great job. I see what you're doing. Congratulations. But they can't find it in themselves to do it. They turn a blind eye to what you're doing. They act like they don't see it. And you have tried your best to not deal with anyone like that anymore, because you realize that it's kept you stuck, and you're not going to be stuck any longer. You're not going to put their opinions first before yours any longer. You know that you're great. You don't need to ask them. You don't need an opinion from anyone. You don't need to double check nothing. You know you're great. You know that what you were put here to do, you're good at, without the approval of anybody, without anyone else's okay. Because you have been at a standstill for long enough. It's time for you to have some forward momentum, motion. All right, as the young folks say, you need to have some motion. All right, as the jits say, you need to have some motion. All right, because when you are stuck too long, you could possibly become complacent with where you're at. You can possibly not believe in yourself. You could end up thinking that you're a failure because of other people. If they're not giving you approval, you could possibly think that what you're doing is not good enough. But I'm here to tell you today, this is your confirmation. What you're doing is good enough. You are great enough. And everything that you feel you deserve, you're worthy of. That's why they can't hold you back any longer. You used to need their approval. You used to need their okay on things. But you've grown out of that. Now you okay things yourself. Now you approve everything yourself. You know what? I like this. I don't like this. You use your own mind, because you realize that you can use your own mind. Some of us think that we always need an opinion from somebody else. A lot of us were trained to seek the validation of others. A lot of us were trained to not do something unless we got an okay from other people. Hey, is this all right? Hey, you think this is okay? No more of that. You don't need to run any. God wants you to know that you don't need to run anything past anybody any longer. You are creative enough, skilled enough, talented enough, awesome enough, and you're not going to be stuck any longer. You're not going to be stuck much longer. You're headed to the top, and you're headed to a place where they can't go. Where you're going, only a few can go, not everybody. There's certain people who are going to have to be left behind because they really don't believe in you. They don't see the vision that you see for yourself. They see you down here. You and God see you up there. Only person that you're supposed to trust is God. And you need to see yourself the way God sees you, not the way the people who are trying to discourage you see you. If you see yourself the way the people discourage you see you, you're not going to get anywhere. You're only going to get as far as they would like to see you go, because they're putting a limit to your success. They're putting a cap over your success. No cap. So what you need to do is know that you got the right idea when it comes to what you're doing. The universe wants you to know that you can trust your ideas. You can trust yourself. You got skills. And you will go far with your ideas. You have great ideas. You have ideas like nobody else. You're an innovator. You're original. And that's why they can't stop you. Because you have your own ideas. You have an influx of your own ideas. You are overwhelmed with ideas at times. It's like you have so many downloads and so much downloads and so many ideas half the time that you don't even know what to do with them all. You got ideas for days. You got so many ideas. You got some on the shelf just waiting to use. You have a never-ending surplus of amount of ideas just flowing to you at any particular time throughout the day. You're always writing things down, jotting things down, making sure you don't forget so you could go back and attack this idea later or attack this project later. And on top of that, you're skilled at multiple things. You have a lot of things that you're good at. You're good at a lot of things. You're what they call multi-genius. You're what they call multi-talented. You are multi-skilled. You have more than one thing that you're good at that you can prosper off of. God has blessed you with many gifts. And brothers and sisters, that is the foundation of your wealth. That is the foundation of your riches. When you say I am rich, it's not just about paper, physical dollars. You can't discredit or not count your gifts and your skills and your talents along with that. People say that they're not rich. You're discrediting what God gave you to do here on this earth. We're all rich with some type of skill or talent. So it doesn't I don't let it hurt me anymore. But it used to really bother me because I'm like, wow, you don't see all that greatness in yourself? But you can't force people to see greatness in themselves. Because if you do, it's going to hold you back and you're going to stay stuck. Because everyone can't go. Hey, you're great. You need to be working on yourself. Hey, you're great. You need to be attacking that goal. People aren't going to be motivated or listen unless they have drive. You can't make everybody go along for the ride. Not everybody wants to go along for the ride. They don't have drive like you do. They don't have focus like you do. They're not ambitious like you. Everybody has talents and skills. Not everybody wants to become something in life. You can't force somebody who doesn't want to be anything to be something no matter how great they are. And there are people who are greater than us that don't try. Some of them will just not try. And then unfortunately, some of them will not try and have a bad mouth for those that do try. Those are the people who are hurt the most because they didn't go after their goal and their dream. So now they're bitter and they always have something to say about another person's talent or skill set or mindset. And that's how you know that you're elevating and you're not letting anybody hold you back anymore. Once you just put your hands up and say, okay, you don't want to be successful, that's fine. I'm going to find everybody that does. I'm going to attract the people that do want success. So that way we could have church. That way we could talk. That way we could discuss what's positive, what's righteous, what's good. What are our goals? What are our dreams? What are our ambitions? What type of destiny do you see for yourself? Do you see yourself reaching that destiny and completing that destiny in real time? Because all jokes aside, in all reality and all realness, keeping it fresh, keeping it real, you only get one life, sweetheart. You only get one life, baby girl. You only get one life, my brother. You only get one life, my boy. You only get one life on this physical realm. Then your DNA, your matter, your essence, the spiritual fibers of your spiritual being, they transcend and they go to the next level of life. And I believe that if you don't go after what you were put here to do, you come back until you do. Until you become what God created you to be here on this earth, you will come back until you do. So you might as well use your time here for something wise. You might as well use your time here for something righteous. All right? God created us all to do something. And you can't allow anyone to hold you back, and you can't allow yourself to hold yourself back. Especially when people are trying to hold you back, you definitely got to get out of your own way, because that's too many people in your way. And depending on if you believe what negative people have told you, you have a false sense of self. You have a false belief system. If you think there's something that you can't do, and you would like to do it, or you felt like you could do it before you told so-and-so, or you told A, B, and C, or this friend, or that coworker, or this one or that one, before you told them, you felt confident. You knew this was something that you could do. But unfortunately, sometimes when you share things with friends, family, coworkers, they don't believe in you like you do. Some of them aren't even trying to be bad. They just don't believe. So you can't try to get something across to somebody who doesn't believe in you. Some of them are hating on you. Some of them just have low self-esteem and they don't believe in anything. You can't share things with people who aren't going to be as enthused or as enthusiastic or motivated or joyful, as happy as you would be. If you know you would be happy for somebody, that's good. Not everybody is going to be happy for you like you would be for them. You're the type of person that somebody brings you good news, you're jumping for joy, you're clapping your hands, you're like, yo, great. You're rooting for him. You're cheering for him. You're like, yo, that's what's up. That's my girl. That's my man right there. That's what's up. Keep it up. Home girl, homeboy, keep it up. Not everybody has that in them. Some people are clapping and give you the side eye. Some people is like that. Some people are like that. Some people are really like that. So it is what it is. A lot of people, and then you have some people that'll hate on you just for trying. You have some people that are in high places and they want to discourage those who are trying. They see your potential. They see that you may have potential to be better than them, even though they're ahead of you. So those people will try to discourage you too. They'll try to throw their success in your face. They will try to throw how far they've got in your face, and let them. All right, let it motivate you. Let it make you better. Like, okay, that's just God showing me where I'm going to surpass. I'm going to hit that mark, or I'm just going to straight up surpass that mark. And you have to know that. People will get mad because you won't give up and you believe in yourself. That's why you got to stay away from people who are trying to hold you back, because if you believe in yourself and the other person doesn't, that's a negative situation and a positive situation. If you bring both those situations together, it's going to turn negative. So what you have to do is you just have to take your positivity and go over here and separate it. Keep it away from the people who don't want you to realize that you can reach the stars. The people who don't want you to realize that you can get ahead in life. Because people are going to want to hold you back because they don't want to see you win. A lot of people are losing in life. And because they're losing, they feel that everybody should lose. I'm not getting anywhere, neither is he. I'm not getting anywhere, neither is she. They don't want to see you win. And you're realizing that, you're like, you know what? I could see she doesn't want to see me win. I'm not crazy. I could tell that they don't want to see me win. I could tell that they don't want to see me become successful. They're trying to hold me back. They don't want me to win. And once you recognize the people who don't want to see you win, you got to get them out your circle. Because they're going to hold you back. And they're going to keep you stuck. They're going to keep you not believing in yourself. They're going to keep you where they're at, on their level, when you're supposed to be rising above that. All that the Father has is yours. All that God has to offer that's good belongs to you. You deserve all of God's goodness. And anybody who doesn't see that for you or for themselves, you got to stay away from them on your path to success. You have to. You have to stay away from those types of people on your path to success because they're going to hold you down. They're going to limit your ideas. They're going to keep you in a shell, in a box, because that's where they are. They're miserable in this box of not believing in themselves, and that they want you to chill in the house of non-belief. You can't be a non-believer when it comes to dreams and goals and success, and then want to have a part of success or have success in your life. It has to be something that you can see for yourself and something that you can experience and something that you deserve to have in real time. Stop putting time limits on your success. I'll be successful when. No, you are successful right now. Stop going around people who have a limited self-belief. They put timestamps on their success. When I get this age, I could have it. When I get this amount of money, I can have it. When I get this new car, I can have it. No, you already have everything that you need to be successful right here and right now. You already have the ability to get everything that you desire and want to manifest right here and right now. Always work on yourself. Always self-improve. Always make your life better. But you have to see it already in your life. You have to see yourself as the one who already can become successful, or better yet, who already is successful. Because if not, you're going to stay around people who don't believe in you because you're not going to see that you should believe in yourself. You're only going to see what they tell you. You have to put your faith in God and not in man. Don't put your faith in man. Hey, you think I should do this? Go to God about that. Hey, do you think this is okay? You think this is good? Go to God about that. Ask him to bring you somebody in your life that will give you the right advice or the right confirmation or the right support or the right advice when it comes to what you would like to do. Because if not, you're going to be going to the wrong people. Ask God to give you discernment on who you should share your goals and dreams with. If you don't see anybody growing, if you don't see anybody with any goals or dreams themselves, or if you don't see anybody trying to reach any level of success, don't tell your dream to them. Don't tell your dream to the people who are just fighting for the bare minimum. You're going to fight for something. Fight for success. Fight to be great. Fight for the big bag. Don't fight for the bare minimum. You're going to fight tooth and nail and cheat people and be jealous of people and get in the way and try to stop people for the bare minimum. I could see if you was trying to get some millions or you were working towards some billions, I'll be like, that's not right. But at least you get into the bag, hopefully along the lines, you learn that that's not the way to do it. Because you don't got to step on other people to win. You don't got to drown somebody else for you to float, for you to stay afloat. You don't got to push me underwater for you to stay afloat. Nah, homie. Homegirl, don't work like that. It's not supposed to work like that. You end up drowning too. When we both could have put our arms around each other and swam to shore, Now the current is too strong for you and you're going to end up drowning, trying to take out somebody else. That's how the universe works. When you try to take out other people, God will make things more difficult for you. So that way, what you did to somebody else happens to you. Now you're both taken out. All right. These people have been trying to hold you back for years. You can't believe what they say because they're not positive. You can't ask them for their input because they don't want to see you win and they don't want to see you become successful. People who don't want to see you become your best version aren't going to be as enthusiastic or positive towards you and the goals that you're trying to accomplish. They're going to be like, that's okay. That's all right. They're not going to give you the right answer about what it is you're doing. They're not going to be able to tell you whether it's good or whether it's bad because they're not going to want you to know that you're making progress. They're not going to want you to know how good you're getting. So just keep working on yourself, keep believing in yourself, and keep asking God to send you the right people for all the right reasons. God will send some right people into your life so that way you'll know if you're headed in the right direction, all right? God will send people to confirm that what you're doing is valuable. What you're doing is working. Not that you don't already know, but I know you want to help people. I know you want clients. I know you want to put out the right product. I know you want to put out the proper vision, and you don't want to half behind what you're doing. You don't want to not do a good job. So all you're looking for is somebody to let you know that, hey, keep it up. Hey, you're doing a good job. Hey, you're doing great. You're doing good. That's all you want to know. You just want to know that what you're doing is actually helpful and you're not wasting your time. You don't need anybody. You don't need anybody to confirm for you. Ooh. You don't need anybody to confirm for you that you're not doing good enough. You don't need anybody to confirm to you that you're not great enough. All you're looking for is somebody to tell you that you're not wasting your time. You are actually successful at this. This is something that you can make a career out of because nobody wants to waste their time. You could take all this energy and all this creativity and put it towards something else. In all actuality, if you're not great at something, you could take all that energy and all that great energy, that greatness that you're cultivating and put it into something else. That's the beauty of life. If you're not good at something, you could try something else. If you're not winning at something, if you're losing at something, all you have to do is find something to win at. But you still have to surround yourself around the right people because if not, they're going to hold you back. People who don't want to go on vacations and you want to go on vacations are going to hold you back. People who don't want to be rich, but you want to be rich are going to hold you back. It's just the way the world works. They don't want anything and you do. Sooner or later, somebody's going to have resentment towards the other person. Either you're going to have resentment towards them because you see that they're holding you back and you just haven't had enough heart to separate yourself, which you should. Always have enough heart to put yourself first and your goals first. Or they're going to become resentful of you because you're striving towards all these great things. You're working towards becoming your greatest version and they're not working towards becoming anything. It's like the person who's doing all this extra work at the job because they want to be promoted and they got somebody that's on the same level as them in the same position looking at them like this the whole time they're at work. Like, you'd be like, yo, you all right? They'd be like, yeah, I'm all right. Whole time this person is upset and jealous of you because you're outperforming them. You're outshining the master. You're outworking them. A lot of you guys are asking people to give you advice on your gifts and your goals that you're outshining. You either need to ask somebody that's shining greater than you or equally shining as great as you. You need to ask people that are on your level or that have surpassed you. You can't ask people that you're better than because they have the potential to be jealous of you and not be straight up with you and not give you a real honest answer, which will hold you back. But you are wise. All right, you're skilled enough to see who is supportive of you and who's not. So don't allow people to hold you back any longer, because they can't. Kudos to you. You're not letting people hold you back any longer. You see right through the facade. You see right through the fakeness. You don't even ask them how they feel about what you're doing anymore. You don't even ask their input, because you realize that you don't need it. Because the more you keep asking them and believing in what they say, the more potential you have to be held back, because they actually don't want to see you make it. All right. So take heed to this message and continue on your road to success. This has been another DruuTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. All right, routine maintenance. I need each and every chosen vessel to smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. It's been another DruuTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels, where we came to give you more and never lesser. DruuTube out. You know I had to do it to you. DruuTube out. Somebody drop that shades emoji in the comment section.